What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to episode number 7 of season 4. Man, I love it when I get the episode number right. So, in the last episode, we kind of built this whole residential area over here. We reworked a bunch of the power, sewage, and garbage over here on this side. And that was really it. That was the whole episode. Took up quite a bit of time. But in this episode, I thought that we would possibly experiment with some high density residential right over here, and then see what else we can get into. So we are currently sitting at 247,000 in the bank, about 9,000 per week income. We have 8,000 in population. A demand of hefty demand for residential, no demand for commercial, and then we have some demand for industrial. So what I'd like to do before we start is come through and select this district. Again, I will clean this up at some point. Let's go over here into policies, and we are going to give this district the schools out policy as well. In the previous episode, I explained what the schools out policy is, or what it would benefit our city. So check that one out if you have not already. And I'm also removing the name of the district right here, because why not? So let's come through here. We'll get rid of that. Over here, we're going to start a new district, and let me do that just really quickly. There we go. Redwood Square. Let's go ahead and get rid of this name right away. That way it's not popping up in our face as we're trying to build. So here's what we're going to do with this one. We're going to select a district. We're going to come over here into styles, and we're going to go with European. Now that we have a high density enabled or unlocked, we're going to do some European high density buildings right over here. I think that would look nice. And let's see, how do we want to do this? How about up here? Why don't we start with a roundabout, if it'll let us. Right over here, let me turn off the guidelines there. There we go, something like that should work just a-okay. Then let's come through here, and we are going to branch off just like so. And I think that we can do something like that as well. Cool. And that's all. That's all we're going to have for high density in this block right here. So I'm going to zone all of this up right here. And you know what? Let's make this the schools out policy as well. There we go. Again, the reason I'm doing schools out, I mentioned it before, I'll do it again. It's because I want to retain all of the workers in the uneducated employment areas, such as farming. Boy, we had a fire over here. And you know what, actually, since we're here, before I forget, I don't think, yeah, we don't have a fire department there. So let's plop one in right there. That'll kind of keep an eye on some of these fires that we're having here in this area. Back to over here. So game on 3-speed. Let's let these buildings come in. And I don't see harm in zoning on the main street here as well. Just like so. And up to there should be okay. I don't know about here. I'm gonna leave this this blank. We're not gonna zone anything there. A plaza there, maybe another plaza here, and we could benefit from some pathways here as well. So let's turn off all of the snapping. We'll make a straight line there. Okay, no idea why I did all of that, but I'm gonna keep it. I like the curve kind of on the inside there. Some of this stuff will zone with trees, and just because we can, how about something like that? I don't know, something like that right there should be okay. Oh, industry area leveled up to level 5, maximum level. We unlocked the large grain silo, large animal pasture, a food factory, which is a unique building, large crop field, and a large fruit field. We are going to get to those soon because we do have a industrial demand. So let's see, I do want to finish up what we started here in this area. I think we're going to need we'll need some services here. And I think possibly a clinic right there on the corner should be just a-okay. Let's put in a fire department too, and let's go with the smaller police station right there. Wow, that actually fits really nicely there. I like it. Nice. All right. Park-wise, I think we should be okay. Kind of. We can add a plaza here. Oh, and high school-wise, actually, because we don't have a high school on this side of the city just yet, why don't we put that in right there? We're gonna get rid of those. No other traffic lights, right? Nope. Okay. Can we put a big one? Nope, won't fit. So okay, we'll go with the smaller high school. Cool. Oh, can't forget the basketball court. Yeah. Okay, so for now, I think that's a-okay. Let's go over here into our farming area and take a look. So let me cap that off. Turn all of those on. So let's take a look again and see what we unlocked. We have under farming the large grain silo, large animal pasture, large fruit field, and the large crop field. I think that was all of it. Oh, and the food factory, but that's in a different tab. So let's come over here. I mentioned before that I would like to have this area right here covered in the large crop fields, and that is exactly what we're gonna do. That is wheat, which matches what we have down here, and I'm gonna line these up. I wasn't kidding when I said that before. So there we go, 4 there, and I think 2 should fit here easily. Perfect. And then what about a medium one? Right there. A small one right there. Could we get another medium one up here? We can. Perfect. Now that is dense. It's dense, but I like it. I like it. I'm not going to change it. Okay. All right. Now we are also going to need a place to put all of these resources. So let's see. Nope, that's going to interfere with the road there. What if we... Okay, that could work. That could work. If we come through here, go 3 and 3, curve right there, perfect, right next to the fence without damaging it. Up here, what I'd like to put in is a couple of these large grain silos that we unlocked. There we go, something like that. Cool. All right, let's put a couple of them in and see what they look like. So large grain silo, 1 can fit there, 1 can fit there, and again, these don't have to be within the industry area. And I think I'll leave them. I don't know what to put in here because I don't like that it's blank. We could put in 2 large barns, but that's just gonna create, I mean, it's already creating a bunch of trucks, traffic coming through here. If I add any more, I think it's just gonna be overkill. So let's leave it the way it is right now. Could we? Nope, not enough room there. Okay, so we'll leave that as it is. And we'll kind of keep an eye on it, see what happens with it. But that should have created a bunch of jobs as well in the industry. So let's take a look. We now have the ability to employ 1,108 workers. One of you guys, or a couple of you guys, recommended that I put in some workers' barracks. I think that's a fantastic idea. Now, with the workers' barracks, I think I went over it before. For every building you put down, it increases the work efficiency by 5%. So let's put in 1, 2, and 3 of those. That's going to increase the work efficiency by 15%. And since we have that additional industry demand, let's do that right there. And we can do that right there as well. Okay, and we'll see. Again, this right here should, the traffic incoming over here should kind of calm down once these get to a higher storage capacity. But we'll keep an eye on it. Just out of curiosity, where is our traffic? 94%. I'll take it all day, every day. So, okay, all right, let's come back over here, see what else we should do. Definitely decorate with some trees. And we have all of the necessities on this side as well. Actually, I think we're good so far. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Is if we come over here and we, well, let me just put the water features in real quick. We're gonna turn this into a little outgoing river. Let's see, can we put one there? Can put one there and one there. Cool. Oops. There we go. I think that should be good, right? No? That's good. All right, cool. So this right here is going to create a flow of water that's going to come out this way, connect with that little stream right there, and make it like a little outflow area. Now, what I want to do here is later on, actually, let's see how much later, because I was looking at this. The eco water treatment, wow, 34,000. So once we get to 34,000 in population, we're going to get rid of all of these. I just really don't like how much they pollute. So we'll get rid of all of the eco inland water treatment plants. We are going to replace them with the eco water treatment plants. So we're going to put a bunch of those over here, and these don't pollute. They have zero pollution. So we'll use those and get rid of those. Now, another cool thing to give this more of a industrial look, what we can do is kind of put in some of these keys going through there. And once this fills in, I think we can even put in some keys like right there, kind of come over here a little bit, but that's kind of the look that I want to go for over here. And it's already starting to take shape, and I love the way this bridge right here turned out. So cool. We'll let that water fill in a little bit. And I think we're doing okay pretty much everywhere else. We just need to figure out exactly how we want to continue on out this way, because we still have this area right here to fill in. All right, guys, so I think it's about time that we start thinking about some mass transit options in our city. And again, I mentioned before, I am going for a small town feel in this area right here. So what I think we should do is try and incorporate some trams, right? Trams, I think, would fit very well in this area and add to our small town feel. And I'm thinking that we possibly put a tram depot kind of like right over here. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to do a little bit of measurements. So let's just start with a regular road. Kind of come through here. Okay. Terraforming wise, let's flatten out this. Actually, we should have done that before we put that in. Let's make sure that the area is nice and even first. All right, I think that should be maybe a little bit more up here, because I know the building itself is a little bit large. Okay, so what if we leave it just like that? I think that a road kind of right here would be okay. Nope, that's not on even ground. It's pretty even here. So let's try to put it in. I think we have enough money to afford it. That's Metro Tram right here. And that should work. That should work. That and the look of this building is really nice too, especially if you're driving on the bridge right here and you look to the right, you have this building right here. That looks good. That looks good. I like it. And you know what? We're going to complement the area with a road maintenance depot, right? Yep, that looks good. And then if it lets us, which it will, extend that road out and put in. Oh, but it's not going to let us put in the plaza. What about this one? Nope, won't let us put in that one either. That one either. That's okay. No worries. We'll figure something out to kind of make the area look a little bit nicer. But I think that should work right there. And then obviously this road right here, we're gonna have to convert to the road with tram tracks. So just that and that. And that. And now the question is, where do we go from here, right? How do we connect the trams with everything else in the city? So I'm thinking that if we go into our trams tab, we have, yep, tram tracks just by themselves. Let's come over here. We'll make the elevation just like so. So instead of upgrading this road, oops. Totally not what I wanted to do. So if we upgrade this road right here, or not upgrade this road, but add to the road. There we go. So if we add right here, we go to the lowest available elevation step and get, can we get closer? We can. Something like that should look really nice. Coming down into this area, which is gonna, I think it should look okay. Let's try to freeform a little bit right here. Okay, not bad, not bad at all. That's a little steep. What if we come... Can we pull that off? Well, that actually looks really nice, and it's kind of almost like a perfect slope with a little bit of a incline right here. I like it. I like it a lot. So now here, what we're gonna have to do is we'll have to upgrade all of that. And do that. And I see that we got rid of the pathway over here. Let's fix that before we forget. Sure, something like that should work. So that's all connected. Now we got to figure out a way to connect over here. And I think I already see it. Let's see if the game will let us execute it just the way I would like to. So come over here, we'll go straight for the same distance that we have here. Actually, that's got a little bit of a incline. Can we go? We can't go any lower than that. So what if we come to right there? That looks better. Will this work? What does this look like? What does it look like? Nope, too steep there. So what if we start... Let me get rid of these guidelines. If we start down here... Nope, that is still pretty steep. I don't want to connect to here, I think. Is that the same? Yep, so it's no better there. Okay. All right, so then what we can try something like that. And that it's steep, but I don't think it's too steep. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see the trams in motion in order to determine if it's too steep or not. So that's what I'm thinking right there. And then if we decide not to put trams on this side over here, we really don't need to have this as a road with tram tracks, which means that it's only coming from here. Let me, for experimental purposes, put in a line just for fun that goes from here, has a stop here, and a stop here, and a stop here. Let's see if they'll first of all come out without electricity. They will. Perfect. And looks like it's just the one so far. And I want to see if this right here is too steep. And it isn't. Look at that. All right, let's speed up a little bit and come through here. Looks good so far. And we're gonna hit this stop over here first, I think. Actually, he didn't stop. I don't think there's anyone there. Okay, all right. So he's not stopping anywhere. Obviously, there's nobody waiting for the tram. Oh, look, there's a couple folks right there. Perfect. These guys are the laziest people I know. I'm really interested to see where they get off. Look, there's more people right there. Look at that. Okay, so these guys took the tram. And by the way, mass transit is not free in the city. So check it out. These people from here took the tram all the way around and got off where? Right here. For what reason? You could have walked through this beautiful little pathway that we have for you. But okay. All right, so I am gonna go and delete this line. This was strictly experimental. Sorry, folks. And we're gonna continue on this layout right here. I want to finish it. I'd like to expand up this way, perhaps make a little bit of a bigger industry, or not industry, but a commercial area, and then we can tuck some residential behind over here as well. I think that should work. I think it should. All right, let me give the rest of this some thought. I'll be back. Okay, all right, I think I have a game plan. So I've connected this area right here with this road, so we can easily get through to here. To transfer power, what I'm hoping works is this commercial building and this commercial building are close enough to transfer power once they come in. And then over here, we're gonna curve out like so. I've smoothed out the terrain right here, just using the soften terrain tool right here. And we are gonna go up this way. So we're using our road with tram tracks. And that should be okay. Kind of a little bit funky, but okay. I like it. I'll keep it up here. Those are trolley bus. This road right here is gonna get extended out just like so. This way we have the trams there. I'm gonna come up to here and come all the way down this way. And because we have this roundabout right here, this is going to be our turnaround point. Tram tracks, perfect. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Awesome. So there we will turn around, come back out this way. So far, we won't go here because it's a dead end. We have to figure out what we want to do there. But here we are going to have trams and they're going to connect to here. I actually don't like the way that curves. So let's see if we can go straight and see where that gets us. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then this whole area right here, we're going to reserve for another commercial pocket. And we are going to come here just for fun. Let's measure out. Yep, just like so. Come out to there. Can we nicely and evenly connect here? We can't. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then we can do... Oops. Can we do that? And then maybe... Maybe something like that right there should be okay. Over here, obviously, we would do some decoration and whatnot, probably not zone anything there, but this right here should be a decent commercial block. So let's start with that. Actually, I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to see if these come in and if they are close enough to transfer power. Let's see. We'll let the game run. And hopefully they come in soon. Okay, so while we wait for this to come in, these three commercial buildings, let's put in our first official tram track. So we're gonna start here. Nope, here. We'll start there. We can pick up some folks here. We can pick up some folks right there. Once we get there, we can pick up some folks there, some folks perhaps there. And look, power did transfer. That is awesome. We're not gonna make any... No, actually, let's do it. Let's make a stop right there. We will make, like we said before, we'll make a stop here. We'll also make a stop here. And then we're gonna close in just like so. And there we go. Where else do we have one? We have one here, and it ends right. Oh, what did I do? There we go. So I think that should work. That should be okay. Like a little trial. Oh, look, some folks already. Wow. How many of these guys are we gonna have? Let's take a look at our transport routes. I'm going to Trams, 7 vehicles. I think that's a little bit excessive. Let's come through here, and we're gonna have. Let's have 5 actually. We were supposed to have 9. We'll have 5. Okay. 5 vehicles, 13 stops. I think that should be good. That should be good. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it so far. I think this area right here could improve. And I see these folks are traveling from there through here by foot. What if, just what if we are nice enough to come through here and give them a pathway that connects. Is that connected? That is connected. Connects right there. And maybe even comes through here. And connects right there. Easier access. Oh, and then since we do have this road right here, we can connect to there. Since we are doing pathways, why don't we make a pathway that goes right there? Connect right there. I'm liking this. That's not too much, right? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Again, the more ways people can walk. Whoa. No way. No way. That's overkill. All right, so that's that. What about over here on this side? Oh my God. And here? Wow. Okay, let's come and check out. Okay, so that's not as busy there. What about here? Not as busy. We may need all 9 of those vehicles, guys. Holy moly. That's insane. Okay. All right, whatever. Let's go with 9 vehicles. Okay. We'll see how much that helps. But that is crazy. Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave it. We'll see how it works. If we need to add more, maybe we will. But all of these guys are. I think they're waiting to go out this way. No. Okay, let's see. Okay, or is this full? Is that why? It is full. It's got 90 passengers. Okay. So most folks from here are trying to get to this part of the city here. Whoa, that's a tight turn. He made it though. Okay. All right, I guess that's that. Cool. Trams work. I guess if it's the only mass transit option that they have, then that's what they gotta use. And you know what? Since we're here, this is a total money loser, but taxis. I'm gonna put a taxi depot here. There we go. Taxi stops. We'll put one right there. Again, going for those small town feels. We'll put one here. Taxi. We can put one there. Put a taxi. No. Please don't tell me I destroyed. Nope, I didn't. Okay, good. One right here would be nice. So we'll see. We'll check in on taxis at some point later, but I most definitely don't think that it's as good as anything else. Not even close to. Again, mind blown with the trams. Let me go ahead and zone a little bit of commercial over here as well, since we do have the demand. That'll increase the popularity of this line right there. Yeah, I just did that. I don't normally bulldoze buildings, but those are annoying. We don't have any universities yet. They're complaining about not enough educated citizens. They're not complaining about elementary or high school. But that's something that we should look into here in the near future is putting in some university. But you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna leave you with that. I think we made good progress in this episode. Trams are in, our first option for mass transit. We do have to finish up this area right here. Kind of decorate a little bit and bring it all in, and then start expanding out this way. I think I'll leave this for possibly later on. And nearly at 10,000 population, 200,000 in the bank. What can we do with all that money? I guess we'll figure it out. Alright guys, as always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I'll see you guys on the next one.